From South Sacramento and the Boys and Girls Clubs of the greater Sacramento area, I'm Steve Swat. Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers, and thanks for joining us. My guest this segment is Kelly Bennett Wofford, who is the Community Benefit Manager at Kaiser Permanente. And Kaiser Permanente is one of the major benefactors, shall we say, of the Boys and Girls Clubs of greater Sacramento. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Well, so let me ask you, first of all, what attracted you in Kaiser to the Boys and Girls Clubs?
Well, what's interesting about that is it was such a perfect fit for us. Our focus in healthcare is in prevention, and that really extends to our work in the community. So as we look at the community needs here in the South Sacramento area and really the greater Sacramento area, we're focused on access to care and coverage for uninsured families, healthy eating and active living, and then violence prevention in the community and with families as well. So it really made sense for us in a lot of ways to partner with the Boys and Girls Club.
And now you're on the board. You've been on the board for a couple of years. It's interesting that you came out of AmeriCorps and you worked in this area.
I did. Probably must be, I don't want to date myself, 15 years ago, but I worked right here at Will Seawood Middle School in one of the first AmeriCorps programs. And so years later, when I had the chance to join the board, it really was such a natural fit for me personally.
Yeah. You mentioned gang intervention. They have a new program just started very recently on gang intervention, really called the Great Kids Gang Prevention Program.
That's correct.
And I guess anecdotally, it's getting great results so far.
That's right. They're partnered with the school district, Sac City Unified School District, to identify the right youth to participate in the program, and then we were able to come in and provide additional bridge funding that would carry the services through the summer, and which any opportunity to leverage other resources and certainly federal resources, we jump at that opportunity to create that sustainability.
And it's interesting, they are targeting kids in the 4th, 5th, and 6th grades before they get into gangs. To try to make sure they steer that right path before there's a problem, because quite often after that it may be too late.
Right, and we're involved in the reduction efforts as well of community violence, but we know if we don't have those messages early on, we actually are working with 3rd graders as well. So it's really the earlier that we can have prevention messages with the right youth and create positive opportunities here at the club to interact with caring adults and learn about all kinds of things outside of their own neighborhoods is really where you can create really prevent violence from happening and gang involvement later on.
I know the lifeblood of many organizations such as this is partnering with those companies in the community that feel the need and the obligation to give back a little bit. And let me ask you, as the benefit manager, what do you look for in an organization that has come to you and saying we could use some help?
Sure, that's a great question. We certainly look for good organizational structure and a track record. We look for a proposal that is evidence-based, so that the model really has shown some success, or that they're following a path that we know will lead to success for the initiative. And certainly the Boys and Girls Club has a long track record nationally and certainly in this community of providing really solid programming for youth in our communities.
And they sort of mesh with your mission
Absolutely.
Also. Right?
Yeah, it really is a natural fit for us.
So let me ask you, you've been on the board for 2 years. We only have a few seconds left. What's been your greatest moment?
Well, I think just weathering, seeing the club weather tough economic times and seeing the community support come together for the club. I think it's hard for nonprofits all over the country, certainly, but here locally, it's been rewarding just to see that come together.
All right, well, we are out of time, but Kelly, thanks for coming by and talking about Kaiser Permanente and also your work with the Boys and Girls Clubs. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Great to be here.
And thanks to our viewers for watching Comcast Newsmakers. We hope to see you next time.